been doing a touch of yoga in the mornings. Yes, me. My wife does yoga, but she thought Chunky here needs to have some kind of. So, been doing the dirty dog, downward dog. Morning, everybody. Grand morning. Just been talking to Steve on a little chat there, and it's getting light. A little bit earlier there now, though, so I'm up pretty early at the garden for this time of year. And the reason why? I'm going to pick myself up, shake myself down, stop being in a strop about the garden and about what I've lost. Because look at me, I've lost all of it. Enough of that. There's a new year, it's 2023. And I'm giving myself a good telling off. So there we go. Here we go. So what I'm going to intend to do is I'm going to, I might just pull away, tidy that bed up. Because I was going to pull away, but you can see down there, the new leaves are kind of coming. It's only the old ones that are looking at it. Needs it, to be honest. It needs to tidy up that bed. Winter onions are still all right there. Every one come through. I'm gonna, these bloody things here. So, I mean, it's a game we've had. Look at this. That's since the last time. The amount of picking water. I took the dogs yesterday, or we took the dogs yesterday for a walk. Look at the state of my boots. And now look at this is, and you know what I did as well? Because my boots are so muggy, I thought I'm going to just kick them off and I'll leave them outside. Aren't they damp? I left them out all night. So I've got cold feet. So it's not the ideal. But I'm in my favourite happy place now. This is my Zen place and it ain't going to upset us. So potatoes, right? This is what I'm going to do. And someone mentioned a good point that possibly because there's a lot, I've lost a lot. I'll be honest, there's a few tubs there. There could be the odd one that is okay. Now, if I just dump it in there, it's going to sprout. Then I'm going to be kind of mixed up. It's going to be a volunteer. But saying that, mind you, my volunteers are pretty good. What else? I'm just having a little look before we kind of get into the thing. Celeriac's absolutely shocking, to be honest. Anything going on? That's that cauliflower a lot. This is going to abandon that bloody bed as well. These are my turnips that are slowly diminishing every time I come up. There's like slugs or snails, puppy dog's tails. I'm going to clear this bed. Might even put some compost on that. And let's go in here. At least in here we're all right, I think. That's bloody lovely. I bought that there. Took me over an hour. This is ripped up cardboard, like Christmas cardboard, and most of it was wet, but trying to get like say labels off and not like sticky tape and all that. Over an hour to do that for the composter. Absolutely took us ages, but it was a bit therapy. What's happening here? Anything? You know what I mean? Nothing kind of exciting. Anyways, you know what? I knew there was something up there playing with us from the last time I came up here, and I couldn't think what it was, and now I bloody know. Look at this. Didn't I leave the bag of salad? So that's, I think it's 5-6 days old, and it's actually not bad. I'm going to take that home still. Do you know what I mean? I just left. I thought, when I came here, or when there was something. Did I leave me glasses? That's what I was thinking. But I've got now. Actually, I've got a new pair. Got them for Christmas. But I got for me reading. I got the Amazon. You can get 5 pair for £15 or something. So I've got them scattered all over the place. Anyway, I'm waffling. John, get the gloves. Let's get some bloody work done. You're in your happy place, lad. The intention is I'm going to keep the spring onions, and can you see it's there? And guess what I've been doing? been doing a touch of yoga in the morning. Yes, me. My wife does yoga, but she thought Chunky here needs to have some kind of. So, been doing the dirty dog, downward dog. So I'm keeping these, but it'd be nice to probably see if they'd come through, but I'm not going to. They're nice spring onions actually, do you know what I mean? So, funny enough, I lost these lettuce here, but the little ones, I don't know why that was, to be honest. Like, these have all kind of fell over, you know? Do you know what it is? I really like weeding with my hands, you know, if it's just like little minor little, I like it, to be honest. It's just something way nicer than you. I mean, obviously I'm using gloves and that, but I just feel I can get a nicer, I don't know, nicer bed, nicer texture, just nicer. I'll get about 3 buckets, I think, on here. What I've noticed, mind you, tulip bulbs or daffodil bulbs can survive anything. Oh, good stuff. Well, how are we then? Let's just see the real damage. This will be for all the poor potatoes. I've got the potato heaven. Actually, I should have a bucket for any good ones, shouldn't I? Because there must be. I mean, big bit of rock, where's that come from? At least there's still worms in there, so. Oh! Look at that. That's a good one. Just having 5 minutes. You know what I forgot to do as well? JB's bloody tip, I forgot to bring me. This would have been a lovely time just to kind of have a cup of tea, my flask. And we've used the flask today, because you know what we did? Saving money. I heard on the radio or somewhere of a TikTok video telling you how to save like electric. Boiled the kettle this morning because we have a few cups of coffee in the morning in front of the fire, nice and cosy, and I have my fancy machine, but my good wife Melanie will have a couple of instants first. Boil a kettle and fill your flask so you don't go back to the kettle and flick it on again. Kettle's one of the most expensive things, so there you go. So saying that though, I went and left it now, but what? I'm just having a good 5 minutes. But I want to tell you, next week, or this Monday coming, the 9th, come over, subscribe to the Potty Mouth Garden Club. We've got Jessie on as well, from Jessie Plot 37. Got Jessie on, so there'll be, I think, Audrey, Jessie, and the old fella, the old boy there, Steve. So that will be nice. I think it's worse than that. I'm putting what I suspect is good ones, or what I think might scrape through, but I'll show you the results at the end, how many perfectly good potatoes we've got. I mean, to be honest, it's not a decent crop anyways. Do you know what I mean? Kind of, that's miserable. But anyway, I'm going to try. There we go. What I'll do is, because I've still all clotted up, I'll show you the result. We'll come down, we'll just do that bed there now and sort it. I might actually pull that bed, get all that out anyways, clean that bed up. Then I'll give to be honest, even if the frost wasn't here, it's been a shocking year and I think it's to do with just, I'm not going to blame myself totally, but it's to do with the weather, I'm sure. But even like 2 tubs of them 12 tubs, 2 tubs, there was loads of ones in, but no bigger than a marble, honestly. And it's like, So I'm sure it's to do with the kind of the weather and the heat and the frost. Can't be the frost, but But it's over and done with now. This is a therapy session. I'm picking myself up. Let's go and do a little bit down here and then I'll show you the bloody results. There we go. Then I put a little bit of compost on there as well, and once I've gotten some of them big leaves, I haven't actually gotten all of them. It seems all right. I've actually started to clean up as well, I know. So, moment of truth. So I'll give you fair warning, there's not that many, right? There's not that many overall was what I mean, but I'm quite embarrassed to show you. So that is what I've got basically left, and I'm glad I did it, because if all them went to volunteers, I'd be all over the place. So, and there was no rhyme or reason. Do you know, like, one potato in a pot was fine, all the rest was shocking. But these are the ruined ones, and that's like 12 buckets. But you can see, I mean, every one just kind of, you know what I mean, just, you can just squash them with your hands. They're just like, oh God. But there was loads of this kind of size, you know, just like, oh. And I'm getting that down to the kind of crappy, or the red hot summer, you know what I mean? Just, so overall it's been, that's a year's potato there. Look after yourself, take good care.